Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Erupteu and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now in today's video we're actually going to be doing the callouts for this weekend's Trials of Osiris map, Shores of Time. So I haven't actually done this map, and I used to do this series consistently every week, but then most of the maps started repeating each other, so I kind of stopped with the series. But this is a map that we haven't covered yet, so I thought we'd try and get this in the series. So I've got a nice little backdrop of a waterfall here, but that's not the main point. The main point is the shoutouts and how to help you guys try and do some strats and just have an easier time in this week's Trials of Osiris. So without further ado, we'll start the first call out. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off over here. This place is actually called Jungle Dish. So this big metal ship right here is called Jungle Dish. Then we move on over here, and we also have another thing with the same name, which is basically B Dish. So just keep this in mind as B Dish. This one down here, you'll have a lot of people head glitching down to the cave down there. So try and keep an eye out for stuff like that, because this will be a major head glitch spot, and it's really handy if you are playing from this side. This little platform here is Ninja, so you could maybe say to your teammates that he's wrapping around Ninja. Just keep that in mind, because this is a really quick point where they can just jump from that platform to Ninja and then down to Patio. So this next area here, from all the way here to all the way there, is called Patio, this big open space. And yeah, this is going to be one of the bigger spaces where a lot of gunfights are happening if the enemy team kind of merge together in a big gunfight. Of course, we like to just call flag areas by their control flag names, which is where I'm doing it now in private match. So here we have the B flag, and yeah, you can just refer to this place as B. Next, you're just going to refer to all around this area as jungle. Now, I do like to call this tower to my teammates, but an easier call out for you guys is just jungle, so keep that in mind, what these trees are all called. So, of course, now we have C flag, which is just another area where you can just refer to as C. And then you also have caves. Now the caves is just this big area on the left, and this can be used for a lot of flanks. So try and keep this in mind, because there are a lot of rocks for people to take cover that are coming from jungle. They can simply run through here and take a lot of cover behind all of these rocks, come out the other side of cave, and they're essentially behind you aiming down to river. Next up in here we have A, and a lot of the time that I've been playing Trials on this map this weekend, not many people have been coming to A, so this is one of those areas that might not actually be used that often, but it's always good to know the call out anyway. Next up here we have A spawn, and this does actually merge into a few other callouts. So A spawn is this big open area here, but then these two massive structures coming out of the ground are also known as rocks. So you just call this area rocks again. There's not many specific callouts for here, so it can get a little confusing considering there are so many things and little structures coming out of the ground. So this little area in here is called hallway, and yeah, it's just one of those inside areas that again will be used for sniping across, or also for quick mid-map travel. So next up here you can call this river plat, this little section up here, this little elevated area, but then again you can just call the entire thing river, because that's what this massive open area is all known as, essentially because there is a big river there. So that's an easy call out to try and keep in mind, probably one of the easier call outs. And really, yeah, that's it for all of those call outs. Now of course there are a lot of head glitches which I've shown you. A major head glitch is up on this rock here. Now you can use this to shoot down to B, you can take cover here, and you can also walk a bit back, and when you are in this position where you can just see over it, then that is going to give you one of the craziest head glitches on this map, because you cannot be seen. If you plan to play in areas like this, however, you may need a shotgun for jumping over, getting those melee shotguns just in case you're looking for a quick kill. Now heavy will spawn here, so it is in quite an awkward position. Again though, it does favour people that spawn from A side, and they can kind of get here without any troubles. However, if you're coming from Bravo spawn, you're going to have trouble coming around here and not being pinned to the ground. You also can go through caves, but again you've got 3 entry points, one there, and one where I'm currently standing, where you're essentially just pinned to your side and you can't really get around here. When you do come around here, however, then you do have people that can just snipe you from over there, or they can just jump up and shotgun you, or run out of hallways. So you are in a really bad position if you spawn on B side. So essentially I'm going to go with alpha side for the good side this week. So if you did enjoy these tips and tricks guys, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this on social media for more Destiny tips, tricks, news and updates in the community. My name has been Erupt, and have a great day.